your girl is back. I think I said this last weekend that I'm going to at least try to go live once a month. Today we already at twice a month, so maybe I hit my quota, okay? But hey y'all, happy Saturday. Did you check the premiere of my latest video? Baby, her right here, who I have on right now. I was just looking at this and I was like, this thing is so flat. Like, ooh. It is definitely really, really cute and flat. I'm liking this. And this is a pre-cut, y'all. Don't forget to check the premiere of my latest video. And as you can see, she's easy to kind of pull through. Check the premiere of my latest video, Sensational Balayage Pre-Cut Unit 16, in the color Balayage Sun-Kissed. She does come in different colors, but this is the color that the company sent me. And I was like, oh, yes, baby. I love a little blondes and whatnot. Okay. She is really, really cute. You can definitely see just the different shades of blonde. We got a little bit of 30, a little bit of chocolates in there as well, it looks like. 613, all of the cute blonde colors that we know and love. And I like that the roots are dark. My best friend always says that if you're gonna have blonde hair, your roots need to be dark. So the roots definitely pass the vibe check. As you can see here, look, you can't even tell. The lace definitely is skin tone. And she does come with baby hairs. I press them out with my hot comb because you can use a hot comb on her. You can use up to 400 degrees. Y'all already know that. Y'all always see me pressing her out. She's really soft and lightweight. I did put a comb through her just to loosen up the body waves. But you can, go with your hand as well. Just make sure you don't have any rings on like what I have because it will get caught. So you can use, your hands or a comb. She is pretty long on me. Not quite to my waist, but not too far from it. She's pretty, like I said, she's pretty long on me. She's really, really cute. Definitely go back and check out the video that just premiered, and it's in my playlist, my All About Wigs playlist. If you want to know more about my alopecia journey, be sure to check out, hey, Mr. Hudson, be sure to check out my alopecia journey playlist. Also, yeah, I think I'll be dropping another video on next week that will focus, or that'll be about my cruise that I just took. Hi, Ashita. Hi, Effendi. Hey, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Definitely share it with someone. Oh, hi, Manuel. Hola. Spain. Wow. Don't forget to share it with someone who has experience or who is experiencing hair loss, alopecia. Oh, hi, Effendi. I've been to Canada before. I've been to Toronto. I thought it was pretty nice. Thank you, Ashita. Yeah, I'm really liking the highlights in this. This is in the color Balayage Sunkissed. As you can see her there, and she's more of a body wave type curl. This honestly reminds me, I think it was the second, hey mobster, no, I'm not a gamer. I think this reminds me of the second wig that I bought, or maybe it was the first wig I bought from Sensational, and I bought it in 2 different colors. It reminds me of that, and maybe I wore that thing out. Thanks, mobster. I wore that thing out, and I was like, this reminds me of that. I can already tell you that, hey, Mr. Hudson, I can already tell you that this is probably going to be a cute summer look. Most definitely, I'll be wearing this. I said, hey, Mr. Hudson, you missed it. I'll be wearing this definitely during the summer. I might wear it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll definitely be wearing this in the summer a whole lot. I just like the colors. I think it's very summery. Then it has that beachy, fun vibe. Yeah, I can't remember what, and I have it in my All About Wigs playlist, but I can't remember what wig that was. And I think I got it in like a 1B30 style color. I have to go back and look, but yeah, it definitely reminds me of this. Of course, the color is different, and she's pre-cut, right? That wig was not pre-cut. And when I say pre-cut, meaning that you don't have to cut the lace. So this is definitely a beginner-friendly wig for all my alopecia girlies out there who just want to pop something on, who are maybe not confident in their skills to cut lace. I remember the first time I cut lace, I was like, ooh, child. I felt like I watched enough videos to know what to do. Now, I only prefer to, hold on, y'all. Now, I only prefer to use or to cut my own lace. Um, so yeah, I would say the pre-cut is definitely something, you know, that you can pop on and pop off. You know, you got an unexpected guest and you're just on the couch chilling, maybe giving Cynthia vibes. And you just need to pop something on real quick. You got an unexpected call. Um, and you need to pop something on real quick. This is definitely one of those looks right here. And she is about 35 to $40 y'all. um I want to say when I saw it online, it was about $35.99. I think it was Sam's Beauty and Ebony line. I think those were the two places I saw it. I saw it on Amazon, but I didn't see it on Prime. Of course, you can go to your local hair store as well and see if they have it or if they'd be willing to order it for you. If you didn't want to order it yourself or couldn't order it yourself. But it's about 35 to 40-ish dollars. I think that's pretty good for a synthetic wig, especially one that you can put heat on. Y'all already know I'm always like, I absolutely love the sensational wigs. That's just me. I think they're budget friendly. I think they're beginner friendly, and then I think they're great for our alopecia girls and guys. I'm like, you cannot tell me that this thing is not glued down on my head. Like, it just lays so nice and flat. I don't know if it's the pre-cutness of it, but I feel like this thing lays so nice and flat. um but yeah, so this is what it's giving. Y'all definitely drop down in the comments, let me know what other videos would you like to see on my channel. Hey Barbsy, what other videos on my channel that you would like to see. Definitely drop down in the comments and let me know. Like I said, also y'all, I'll be dropping some videos about my cruise that I just went on. What was that, 2 weeks ago now? I plan to drop it next week, y'all. Now that I'm saying that, I kind of got to make sure I do it. But yeah, I plan to drop that next week. Yeah, I really love the scalp scrub video. So I will definitely probably be talking about some more scalp scrubs. That was one that I just picked up from Target. But we'll probably do just a little more of something on that as well. So be looking to check that out. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share it with someone who has hair loss, whether it's alopecia like I have. I have CCCA, centrifugal alopecia, whether it's traction alopecia, whether it's thinning edges. Whether it's thinning edges, you know, definitely share my video with them. Thanks, Lionheart. Definitely share my video with them, and thanks for y'all support. I'm always looking at, you know, my analytics and my watch hours, and they are definitely you know, doing good, but they could be doing better. So don't forget to share, like, watch. That definitely helps me over here on the channel. And yeah, what are y'all doing on this Saturday? what's your Saturday looking like? Don't forget, here is the wig and the details. I haven't put it in this video yet, but the details are in the description of the video that just premiered, so be sure to go and check that out. Y'all know I always got to open this and read it. This does come in different colors. This is Balayage Sun Kissed. The video or the other colors that it comes in is Balayage Chocolate. Y'all, when I tell you Balayage Chocolate is definitely my favorite color from Sensational, that Balayage Chocolate, it is perfect for if you want a really natural brown, highlighted brown. That's my favorite. So this comes in that color. It also comes in beige blonde, honey blonde, and platinum blonde as well. So this wig comes in colors. It's not in just a regular 1B or a 1. She does come in colors, which I prefer the colored wigs. I like a little color in my wig. I feel like if I'm gonna wear a wig, like I want her to have, you know, a different texture or a different color. So that is definitely something that I just feel like when I wear a wig, those are the two things that I am looking for. Of course, the one is, or is it a 1B? One of those ones. They, of course, you want that, you know, natural black as well. But I'm also, you know, liking the colors. Oh, thank you, Barb. See, I greatly appreciate your support, and thank you for leaving that comment. Thanks so much. Yeah, if you're new here, my content is about, well, mainly, I do some other things too, but it's mainly about us alopecia girls, guys too, if they want to check in. And about my journey with alopecia and hair loss and how I've just kind of been navigating it. If you're new here, you know I'm alopecia loud, alopecia proud. I don't wear a wig, you know, every day. I wear a wig, you know, when I feel like it. Or, you know, if I have like something on that I'm like, oh, this may require some long, cute hair, you know, then I'll throw it on. But for the most part, y'all, I like to call it my Jada Pinkett. I am in my Jada Pinkett low cuts. And that's just how we navigate in the world, okay? I also have some alopecia merch coming soon that I'll be working on. So y'all be sure to stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, I have CCCA, centrifugal alopecia, and it is hard, right? I remember when I first started losing my hair, girl, it wasn't fun. But I just got to a point, actually 3 years ago. Yeah, it might have been like May. Yeah, it was this year. It was this month, about 3 years ago. I cut my hair off. I just was like, you know, I'm done with the covering. I'm done with the hiding. It's too much and it's causing too much stress, causing more stress to do that. So I'm just gonna cut it off, and it is what it is, okay? And I haven't looked back since. I don't think, like, if my hair did grow back in those spots, I don't think I would ever grow it fully back out. I would either keep some type of tapered cut on it, or it would be short. I like the short hair. It's easy. You wash your hair, it's dry in 2.2 seconds. You know, you can lay how you want to lay. You ain't trying not to mess up nothing. All it really requires is getting a haircut and washing your hair, and that is just so simple. And if you want to do something different, you can throw in a wig. It is really the best thing ever. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever want to go back to, you know, when I used to be flat twisting my hair and clipping my ends. And I never straightened my hair myself, but I did have it straightened once. All of that, trying to find a hairdresser, all of that. It's just so much easier to just go to a barber, get it cut down. I kind of been wanting to do some color on, you know, my low cut. I'm not quite sure though how that would work because some of my spots are thin. But it's definitely something that has crossed my mind. Like, I do want to do some color. Not like, I was thinking like blonde, but something like something with color. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you're right, Barb. There, unfortunately, right now, you know, I don't know if that'll change. I hope it will. There is no cure for alopecia. And I've done the injections before myself. I did do the injections a few times. And even the injections, right? It just prolongs it. It doesn't help to regrow hair. You know, it can prolong it. It can help to, you know, keep what you do have. So yeah, if you're someone who hasn't tried the objections, Lord, the injections, like me and Barb, you know, reach out to your doctor. I believe they're called, are they cortisol injections? I think that's what that is. And you get a shot in your scalp in those areas. I don't think it hurt like too bad. And then like the doctor will do, and there should be like an assistant in there, and they'll kind of do something like hold your hand, you know, to get you to focus on that. Or one place I went, she would kind of like tap my hand, and that helped me to like focus on that. But yeah, you get a needle in your scalp. But I've also had a biopsy on my scalp as well, where they go in and they scalpel a piece of your scalp off. So yeah, y'all, alopecia can be physically painful when you're doing, you know, some of these remedies and things of that nature. But yeah, you know, everybody is at a certain place in their journey, and I think, you know, my hope is that everyone will get to the point where it's like, you know what, this is me. Like I said, you know, I can't look. There ain't nothing I can help. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is cortisol. Okay, good. So you've been getting them for a year. Yeah. I got them at least. It wasn't something that I was consistent with, but I got them like at least 3 times, probably more. But yeah, it just got to a point where I was like, okay, girl, it is what it is. If it grow back, it grow back. If it don't, it don't. And that's just where we are right now. But yeah, I hope that there would be a cure for alopecia. Now there is and I have a video about this on my channel. So I think it's in my alopecia journey playlist. It might be called Litfulo. I'm not sure. I could be getting the name mixed up, but it is the first FDA approved treatment for alopecia areata, right? So there's different types of alopecia. I have centrifugal CCCA alopecia that I actually, you know, I went to a doctor. I had a biopsy done on my scalp, and not them just looking at it, because some people will do that. They'll just look at it and tell you, no, they took a scalpel, and got a little piece on my scalp and looked at it under a microscope. So yeah, the medication that's out now, I think it's a pill. It is for alopecia areata, but there hasn't been anything done for CCCA, centrifugal alopecia, which a lot of Black women in particular have. So hopefully, you know, somebody's doing some doctoral medical research right now, you know, for the CCCA alopecia girls, to get us something on the market as well. And I would be open to trying it, you know, depending on the side effects. Like if the side effects ain't something, you know, that would be like, heck no. You know, if the side effects are minimum, I'd be open to trying it. And then, you know, a lot of these things, they'll do like a study anyway on them for folks before they bring it to the public. Of course, you don't know though if you're gonna get the study or the placebo. So that would be my thing. Like, don't give me the placebo, give me the real thing. But yeah, so hopefully that is something that we see in our lifetime. I know I hope to see it. And I would try it and let y'all know, you know, what's happening with it. I do know that, you know, a lot of people are getting the hair transplants. I feel like they're more popular for men, and I haven't done any research on this, but I think like of course, hair loss in men and women is different. That's why some treatments are just for men. Like those hair transplants that I've been seeing, I've just been seeing men with them. I'm not quite sure if I've seen women or a lot of women, but I have been seeing that kind of rising up. You know, the people going to Turkey for the medical, what is it called, medical tourism. I don't know about a hair transplant. Now that for me, I don't know if I want to do that. It seems pretty invasive, and like I like talk with people on a regular basis. Like, what am I have is my head gonna be wrapped like in a surgical thing? Like, how would that work? I don't know. But I have been, you know, seeing that become more and more popular. But yeah, y'all, and people ask me this, you know, what are you doing for your alopecia? Nothing. Nothing. Self-care, not stressing about it, okay? You know, that's what I'm doing for my alopecia. Wearing cute wigs, getting a haircut, washing my hair weekly, putting a little oil on it here and there. But yeah, I ain't really, doing much. um, yeah, Barb, I kind of feel the same way about that. I'm like, especially like if you've seen it, like I seen the little things on Instagram, and I'm just like, and yeah, would it match my hair type? Like, and that mess hurt. And I don't think they put you to sleep. I think it's like a local anesthetic. Yeah, no. And then like it grows back in, I heard, and it gets like really, really itchy. And of course you can't scratch it and then it scabs over. Like it just it looked like a lot. So yeah, just for me, not, knocking it for anybody else. I don't think I would want to do that. But yeah, I'm not doing nothing for my alopecia outside of, making sure that I take care of my scalp. Because sometimes with alopecia, once you start losing your hair, I've seen that sometimes, you just forget, that, hey, I need to still wash my hair. Whether the hair growing or not, you need to wash your hair, you know. Put a little oil in it. Not that it has to be, something to grow your hair back, but just to give it, give your scalp some moisture. Your scalp is an extension of your skin. So if you wash your face, you want to do the same for your skin or for the skin on your scalp as well. So I think that that's really, really important. I wash my hair weekly because I do work out, so I have to wash it weekly. Um, Okay, Aaron, I've seen the man weaves. I saw the man weave on somebody on the other day. They popular. Listen, I ain't knocking them. If we can wear them, y'all can wear them too. Okay, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, I wash my hair weekly. Put a little oil. I do brush her. I sleep on a silk pillowcase. Those are the things that I do, just to make sure that, my scalp stays the way it's supposed to. Sometimes my scalp will break out, so I may have to take medication for that from time to time. That hasn't happened recently. And I think it's more so when I go a little over my haircuts. Like I get a haircut every 2 weeks. I don't need to get a haircut weekly. But I get a haircut every 2 weeks. But when I go over that, I notice that, yeah, just the hair growing in can get like really itchy. So I try to stay at that 2 weeks for me. But yeah, y'all definitely drop that in the comments. Let me know what videos do you want to see for us alopecia girls and guys out there. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Leave an encouraging comment for someone else, who may be navigating hair loss and just needs a bit of encouragement, because you definitely, do need that. Some days it's just like, ooh, girl, it's looking a little rough up there, and you do just need that encouragement. That's helpful to get through the hair loss journey. It's also, saying kind things, to yourself. I lost my hair, not my brain, thank God. I still have that intact. So as long as we got that, we good. So tell yourself, kind things to yourself, even just massaging your scalp and saying those kind things, to yourself, right? Um, we are not our hair. Indie Irie voice. And I must say, y'all, it's very freeing not to have hair. Like, I remember, getting my hair done, especially back in the day, get my hair done every 2 weeks, sleeping on it, a certain way, making sure that I kept up with this, with that regarding my hair. And it was kind of stressful, at times. Hair can be stressful. Thank you, Barb. Thanks so much. And when you cut it all off, it is really a freeing feeling. And then I think sometimes we just get in our head. Well, like I'll hear people say, this girl actually stopped me in Walmart. She was like, oh, I really like your haircut, but my head too big for that. I was like, no, it's not. And people say that all the time. Like, your head is not too big, it's not too small, it's not too lumpy, you know. You'll be surprised like how many people just be like, hey, I really like that haircut, or you look nice. Like I was just walking, like one day I was going into Old Navy and this guy was coming out. He was like, hey, you look really beautiful today. And I was like, oh, thank you. So you'll even be surprised, just by other folks' reactions versus what's in our head, right? people going on about their day, they ain't even worried about that. You know, it's all about, you know, how you show up, whether you want to show up with hair or without hair, right? That's our decision. But yeah, y'all, that's my alopecia soapbox. Don't forget to check me out over on my shorts. Show me some love there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We typically have videos on Saturdays, unless I am on vacation like 2 weeks ago, or I am out and I can't record that week. But typically we have videos on Saturdays. If you have something for us alopecia girlies, like a wig, or a product, you know, that you'd like me to kind of show to the peoples, drop down in the comments and let me know, and we can connect on that. I should be getting, of course, some more sensational, I think next month. So I'll be sure to come back and drop that for y'all. But yeah, check out my alopecia playlist. Check out my All About Wigs playlist. So I was thinking, do I want to go for a walk? I don't know. Or do I want to just watch some TV? We'll see. I'm about to go do something, girl. But I'm gonna see y'all next time. Thanks so much for your support, and bye.